So after his embarrassing loss at UFC 311, Renato Moicano has faced a bit of backlash, not from fans, but maybe from some fans, obviously, but also Paddy Pimblett, Paddy the Baddy, has also talked about the fight and how he's disappointed in Renato for tapping and not just going out on his shield in terms of, in other words, going to sleep as a result of Islam Makhachev's locked-in Darce choke. And Renato Moicano has retaliated. And I think overall a fight between Renato Moicano and Paddy Pimblett would be definitely the next move to make. I think that is the next fight to make. Paddy Pimblett is on his way up. Renato got his title shot, failed it, but was damn near a title shot anyway if he was able to beat Beneil Dariush. So I think a fight between Renato going down and Paddy going up is a good fight to make. Renato Moicano versus Paddy Pimblett. And how does it go? I think it's a great grappling match. I think that's a really, really good grappling match. Because Paddy Pimblett has been slept on with his grappling. He's slept on with a lot of things. And I think this would be a really, really great breakout moment for him. I am a Paddy Pimblett fan. I'm also a Renato Moicano fan, but I think I would consider myself more of a Paddy Pimblett fan. So yeah, I think this fight is a great fight, and I hope the UFC can make this fight next. Like I said, it's going to be a grappling match, I think, almost immediately. Both fighters are not really great on the feet. I think Renato Moicano is a bit better on the feet than Paddy. But I don't think the fight will be on the feet for long anyway, because I think either one of them will initiate the grappling exchanges. And when they are initiated, I think Paddy will find a way to be a step ahead. Will he be able to submit Renato? Yes. I think Paddy will find a way to submit Renato Moicano. It won't be early. It'll be late. Maybe last round. Because Paddy's grappling is great. I don't think his grappling is as great as Islam's. Islam was able to make Renato Moicano tap out in under a minute at UFC 311. I'm not sure Paddy will be able to do the same. I'm sure it'll likely just be a hard fought battle on the ground. You know, a bit of a back and forth when it comes to grappling, and then maybe in the last round, in round 3, Paddy will find a way to secure a submission. So I think Paddy the Baddy will find a way to submit Renato Moicano in the last round of their fight, if that fight is made. If Renato can keep it on the feet, I'm sure he could find some good success. I don't doubt that Renato Moicano will likely be a step ahead of Paddy on the feet. But like I said, I think even Renato will want to bring the fight to the ground just because of him, you know, also being good in terms of ground game. So he'll likely want to try his luck on the ground as well and see where that goes. I'm sure it'll be great. I'm sure it'll be really great. It's one of those grappling exchanges that are just so high level that it'll be entertaining, just like the fight between Aljamain Sterling and Movsar Evloev, and how great that was. That was very entertaining, even though most of it was a grappling match, basically. You can still see how both fighters they're grappling, but they're so determined to out-grapple one another that it's just high pace and high drive, high energy, a lot of strength being shown, a lot of athleticism being shown. And I'm sure we'll get the same thing from these two fighters in their fight, if that fight is made. I really, really, really hope that fight is made. Because like I said, it's a great test for Paddy, and it'll project Paddy right near the belt. If not, to the belt. If not, right to the belt. I'm sure it won't. I'm sure it won't be, because Renato wasn't even intended to be fighting for the title at UFC 311. But I'm sure it'll put Paddy in top contention. So I think if Paddy's able to beat Renato, they'll have one more fight before the belt. I think that's what it'll come down to. And that fight will likely be, Justin Gaethje or Dan Hooker, maybe either Charles or Armin, but maybe not, because Charles Oliveira and Armin Tsarukyan will likely be fighting for the title, so they won't be able to fight Paddy. But I'm sure either Justin Gaethje or Dan Hooker will, or Michael Chandler even, you know, because Michael Chandler looks like he'll be hanging around for a bit at lightweight. So that would be something too. But yeah, I'm a Paddy fan. I want to see Paddy win. I want to see Paddy get close to a title shot. I'm also a Renato Moicano fan, but I think Renato Moicano has had his time. Respect to him. I'm sure he still has a lot of drive left and wants to go for another title shot, and I support that too. But I think it's time for Paddy to be fully tested, and I'm sure we'll be able to see that with this upcoming fight. And I really, really cannot wait. It's going to be fucking epic. And lightweight is such an amazing division, and it still is today. So, and I'm sure it will be for a long time. So I look forward to seeing what happens there for every lightweight fight in the upper echelon of the division. And I'm sure we'll be able to see a lot of great ones that are coming soon. But overall, you let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next.